For most people, it's just some sort of an appetizer for people to want to come to church. But aside that, I really don't see the difference. Crossover, walk over, climb over. There's no difference. We're just ushering in a new year, and that's it.
It has become the norm to see large billboards and posters from various churches at vantage points around the capital, inviting people to come for the end-of-year service to usher in the new year. A number of them have very creative ways they couch their invitations, all in the bid to appeal to people and get them to attend. Was this aggressive marketing campaign always the case, and are these services new entrants in Christendom?
It wasn't like that in the early days. If I can recall, in the late 70s or early 80s, it wasn't as popular and as hyped as it is today. I think the hyping of the 31st night came with the charismatic churches, the growth of the charismatic churches. With the traditional denominational churches, it's been there, but it's been on the quieter side.
What really is the justification for these church services?
God helped them cross over because God told them, carry the Ark of the Covenant, step into the River Jordan. The Ark of the Covenant signified the presence of God. So it's like the priests carried the presence of God into the River Jordan. The River Jordan parted into the two, and they crossed over into a new territory. New territory which had new experiences for them, new laws, and they have to have new mindset, and everything was new. And remember, when they came to the promised land, Canaan, even the manna which was falling for them free in the wilderness stopped. So they had to learn new things. And it's similar to us as we enter into a new year.
For those who make time to attend, what really is in it for them?
Yes, we don't usually start with an agenda, but then mostly what we do is we go to church. But then there are sometimes when we go to church, and then let's say there are no music playing, we try and then hop from churches to churches. So like we jump from one church to another where there is music, where we can dance, and then once it enters into a lot of talk, then we just run away.
It begins with intense intercessory prayer, and then we have a very long period of praise and worship. Then there's a short message for ushering in the new year, and then there's a lot of prayer, usually between 11:45 and 12:15. Then after that, the more praise and worship.
From the first morning, early morning to around 9 o'clock, you've seen what we are doing. We will enjoy ourselves. From then, 8 o'clock, 9, I'll be in the church with my wife.
Well, it doesn't always end with the church services for a number of people. They have other plans too.
After the service, you've closed around 12, 1 o'clock. What else do you do?
It's chilling with friends, family. Like, we are all happy seeing the new year. So we all go out chilling, sitting, get together. Like you meet friends, new friends, and then like family members.
Just like saying, whatever, if you start for, you finish for. Okay. So in order to have a good year, we start the year with happiness and then with joy, so that it will continue throughout the year. So that's why we start with happiness and then partying, so that everything will go on smoothly in the course of the year in terms of fun.
After church, I come home, sit with my family, talk to my family. Then afterwards, we advise each other. Then we celebrate a bit of then we all go to bed.
Maybe these are part of the reasons why this chorister and Taylor believes the crossover service, as they are described by some, is just another regular service.
31st and other days, I don't see any difference because I'm a Christian. I go to church every day, every Sunday. So I see the 31st and any other day the same. So as a chorister, 31st, normally we do our normal service from 8 to midnight. So by 8, I have to be in the church promise with my choir robe.
No matter what influences your decision on how you choose to celebrate the latter part and the last hours of 2019, the most important thing is to do well, to be safe. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Michael Obodu.